But
Oh, I'm just chuckling about something else.
Would you like to share with the class?
Just the other campaign that I'm playing in, my character is Gus. He's a druid, a Circle of the Moon druid, and he's infatuated with mushrooms, playing Candlekeep Mysteries.
Mushroom.
Magic mushrooms specifically, and not of the actual magic kind.
Interesting.
He be tripping.
Before we get on a tangent about mushrooms, would someone like to do the recap?
we got to Dayren. And then we went to not Umwork, a whatchamacallit, catacombs that Ducky's little weird like fucking mafia had revenerated. You know what I'm trying to say. Renovated. And turned it into their little base of operations. We found out that their gate pieces were stolen. And that we need to go and figure out how to get over to the queen's side to get them, because the queen has like her whole side of the nation like closed off. So we're gonna go have like a whole interaction with the king to try and get his permission to go over there. And yeah, I think that was like the gist of it.
Was there anything else that any of you wanted to add to that? No?
Anything else to add to it?
Is there you did meet some of Vice's I guess coworkers. You met Cecil, Marcus, Mikey and Vinny, his bodyguards. You met some others, dwarves mostly, that also work within the catacombs. You said your last farewells to Licia and Grimshell.
Yes.
We hope to see Grimshell in a later campaign, because he's a really cool character.
I love Grimshell. He's so funny.
Um,
Grimshell's gonna travel the multiverse.
that was really about it. You guys talked a lot about like the going-ons between the king and the queen. And kind of how they're not on talking terms, quote unquote talking terms.
Oh,
Well, they're on talking terms with knives. Maybe.
they're very unhappy with one another right now.
So essentially the Ifrits and the dwarves on both sides are kind of like stranded on the sides. They're divided and yet united.
They're physically divided but mentally united.
The people want to stay united. The royalty are divided. And the royalty are making it very hard for the people to stay united. And so we're gonna go ahead and continue off where you guys left off, which was back in the catacombs. You guys essentially had the next day where Cecil was going to get you guys an audience with the king. So I gave you guys kind of the rest of the day to rest, relax, and The next day dawns, at least you hope it does, because you guys hear the breakfast call.
At least we hope it does.
It's hard to tell if dawn has come in a catacomb.
Oh, okay. That makes that's a little bit less ominous.
Vice, of course, is given his usual meal and paperwork. Mikey and Vinny is guarding his quarters. The rest of you, though, head to the mess hall, where there's a whole bunch of other compatriots of the Sons of Seker eating. There is fresh fish and fruit with a variety of teas and coffee. And when the crew see you, they're super, super friendly with you guys. They ask how your trip was here. They even ask how your adventures up in the Barrens were. And they even ask if you really fought hydras, chased by assassins. And they even talked about the ancient evil, the Harvester. They're very, very keen about your adventures.
Okay.
I really hate to say this, but I had a phone call that I had to take, so I wasn't active for the last 8 minutes.
Did you hear anything that I said?
Somewhat. I had my headphone on my left ear and my phone on my right.
Talkie.
That's fine.
I'm sorry. My social life's blowing up right now. Everybody wants to talk to me. And I'm like, bro,
You're
Just
super.
a popular guy.
I'm just trying to chill, bro. And they're like, damn, didn't know you were cool like that. And they start dapping me up.
Damn, Ducky be popular. I didn't know you were Mr. Popular.
Yeah.
What's up?
I will tell them the stories using my less than great performance skills.
Alright.
Oh no.
I'm all for it. Roll it.
Just don't turn into a Hydra.
14.
That'd be funny.
As you get on the table,
Wild
You
shapes into a Hydra.
you start to recount all of your guys' tales, and you start to even get into like the nitty-gritty details and shift your appearance to show the appearances of some of the people that you've seen. Everyone is completely exasperated and enthralled by your magical abilities.
Exasperated?
Exasperated. Well, nah, excited, I guess, is the word I would use.
Whoa.
Yeah, because
Childlike wonder?
exacerbated is
Hey, yo.
it's problem or negative.
We talking like full staff or what?
Uh,
How excited we talking?
like everyone
Damn
is
it.
like sitting around Axel as he's standing on the table, like watching him. Um, after the breakfast bell is rung, they're all brimming with energy, and they start to file out, and you see, at the entrance, Mikey is waiting for you guys. And without a word, but just a smile on his face, he goes ahead and takes you to the meeting room, where Vice is so diligently waiting. The little goblin also there, papers strewn about, tinkering with the gate, and, of course, every gizmo and gadget that he could find next to him.
There, Overlord.
Vice, you had a beautiful breakfast of eggs, bacon, toast, and even some delicate
Avocado.
fruits and vegetables.
Got some avocado spread for that toast.
Yes.
Some fresh from some free shavakadu.
Free shavakuru.
It's canon that the whole Sons of Seker pronounce it that way.
Yeah.
Ducky can just make whatever he wants canon about the Sons of Sekar.
Exactly.
true.
At this point. Um. You see the little goblin's head pop up from like the little stairway, and he waves at all of you.
Hey, little guy.
Fun.
Um, he runs down. Hold on, I wrote something in wrong.
Oh, whoa.
I misgendered some people in here.
Oh,
He
Figured.
runs. Shut up.
Figured.
He runs down. A few trinkets falling down the stairs. And he says, "It's so nice to see all of you. I was looking at the gate, like the boss, vice, sir." He looks around nervously and says, "I have to get used to calling him boss." Like the boss told me to do, and even if we get all the pieces together, it has no magical energy. So when you do the thing with the slabs, when you plug it all in together, it won't work. So I have a feeling that the work that I was doing down in the place with the people, with the slavers, sorry, they were trying to figure out an energy source. Um, but I don't think that they were looking at it in the right way. Uh, am I making? I sorry. Can I start over?
no.
Like,
I think
no,
we got the
what?
gist of it.
Hey, don't be rude.
They
Taking all
need
the
a,
time
we
you
need
need,
an,
little
we
guy.
need an energy source to charge the gate once it's actually assembled. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, and the cultists that you guys were fighting before when you saved me, they were working on an energy source, and it's
Is that what the
similar.
soul stones were?
Yes, but I'm afraid that that type of energy, magical energy, isn't going to work because this frame doesn't feed off of
Doesn't
it.
do magic, it does divine. Yeah?
Not divine.
I'm assuming it
No.
Well,
probably runs off of soul energy in general.
it's soul energy, but I don't know how to explain this. It's not soul energy in the aspect that it has to be pulled from an item.
Telling me that this is powered by the will of our souls? Maybe?
Yes, but it has to be pulled from a catalyst, a person. It's almost as if a person has to open it.
Mm.
Yo,
Who are
Vice,
we
you're up.
sacrificing?
It's probably the gauntlet.
It's the gauntlet. Lauren looks at Vice's gauntlet and is like, Vice, you up?
It's got quite a bit of souls in there, so I think we'll be fine.
I just have to figure out at which point and at where the gauntlet connects to the portal.
Well, I think you did some pretty good work considering it's your first mission. Your first big task for the syndicate.
Thank you, boss. Hi, C. Um, he goes ahead and takes a piece of paper, and he lays it down, and it shows the basic blueprints and some scribbles of what looks to be like a catalyst, so something to change on the wall, and he says, "This is basically a rough sketch, but I could start going ahead and inserting it if it isn't already a part of the pieces. Again, I don't know how it originally goes, but I haven't found a way for it to open. If it truly is the gauntlet, then I can make it more self-sufficient, so it's not just one person, but multiple people." Ziggy, can you not sit on my notebook?
As long as you don't kill us, little
Mission.
man, then we'll be just fine.
Nervous laughter ensues.
The goblin basically picks up his papers and goes, "I will try. The objective is to transport people through a gate, but I have no idea how it works."
Oh, you obviously have some idea on how it works.
"I know how machines work."
Is this a machine?
No.
Oh,
No.
so
No.
I think we get the idea. No.
Lauren also says no. He answers his own question.
Just as the goblin nervously laughs, Cecil comes in and the goblin goes, "Thank God," and he runs back up to the gate. Cecil hands Vice a stack of papers, and telepathically tells you all, "The king was happy to hear your return. He was also surprised by your companion's arrival, and apparently Tavane has already tipped him off, even sent guests."
Oh, exciting.
wonderful.
In the stack of papers is an official summons to Vice and his companions, along with tickets to go ahead and ride the lava tube.
The
Um,
lava tube? Lord, it's like the lava tube.
Oh no.
Does our Lord know what the lava tube is?
No. None of you know. No. Vice knows what the lava tube is, and Bren knows what the lava tube is. None of the rest of you know what the lava tube is because it is only for official delegations and royalty.
That sounds exciting. That sounds really exciting.
He goes ahead and continues and says, "Whatever or whoever is with the king right now, I could not get any more information other than they are company from Tavane. The tickets are in a sturdy parchment envelope. The tickets don't have any names on them, but they have a seal on them, which means that the king has let you go ahead and pick your companions. There are 7 tickets, so you can go ahead and take 7 people." "Who are you taking, Vice?"
7 people.
"Yeah. Which 7?
None of you guys were taking 6 randos and myself. I'm just kidding.
It'd be
I
really
could be
funny
pretty
if Vice
rando.
just picked out like all of his sons of Sekar first, and then all of his favorite sons of Sekar first, and then we came second. That'd be really fucking funny.
Well, we could do the 5 of us, and then Michael and Vincent.
Right.
Maybe good backup just in case.
They are your bodyguards after all. I kind of figured that you would want to bring them. So the lava tube. Inside Evanstone, there is a which what we would consider a
Monorail.
metro depot, or a train station, quote unquote train station. Except this is more like a cartway system, where you would go ahead and see roads that lead into the cavern that go into the mountains. And then you would also see cartways where higher end people go ahead and rent larger carts, not necessarily trains, because they're not run on coal power. They're run on elemental power.
Oh, exciting.
I'll go ahead and get into that later.
Let's go ch.2.
But
Yeah, they still go toot toot.
you guys go ahead and
Answer the question, Ada.
sure.
They have to go toot toot.
Yeah.
Support it.
They still go toot toot.
Good.
Toot, toot.
They're just magic trains.
Yeah, they run on elemental power instead of coal power.
Awesome. Magical toot toot.
You guys go ahead and go up onto a different type of platform. You show your tickets to the ticket booth manager, of course, and they go ahead and take you to a special platform, the lava tube. The lava tube is an underground tunnel that erupts with lava 3 times a day and shoots enough pressure to send a capsule all the way straight to Mount Thorin. Only people with high influence, royalty, nobility, and notable traders, or obviously in this case, people being summoned by the king. They use a insulated enchanted lava rock capsule that elementalists control. They make sure that the capsule is secure, a rune of air is activated inside to recycle the air inside to make sure that the people inside don't suffocate. The ride, of course, is a little bumpy. So
I wonder how many people had to die before they got that right.
I mean, presumably they don't want them to suffocate unless they do want them to suffocate.
It's like whenever they were making it, I wonder how many people died before they got the capsule right. I'm just curious.
They had plenty of workers at their disposal. So.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they could have just.
I mean, I would imagine they would have used traitors. People who were being punished would be sent, and if they survived, then maybe they were given their freedom.
Siggy,
That, or they just summoned disposable imps.
I'm reading that. Thank you. So they ask you to go ahead and strap in so you don't hurt yourself. The inside of the capsule is a very fine silk that you would find in any carriage, cozy and nice temperature and extremely plush. You do have to go ahead and split into 2 groups. So decide in which 2 groups you will have to go ahead and split into. There will be an elementalist in each capsule. One of them will be kind of cramped.
The DM splitting the party, excuse me.
Oh my god.
I mean, I can shrink into something small if that'll help. Whichever party I'm in.
It doesn't.
I mean, 3 of us are relatively small anyway.
Yeah.
One of us is not small.
One room is quite large.
We have 2
could be
average
small.
size. We have 2 average size individuals, a bunch of small ones, and then
Well,
one
we have
fucking massive one.
I mean,
Well-
if his earring is an exact copy of mine, he can change his size.
Well, we do the
Oh,
3
yes,
shorties and the
man.
big man in the in one, and then the rest of the normal people in the other.
Sounds good. Sounds like a plan.
So, the ride is about 30 minutes. It is mostly down into the earth. And when you do stop, the capsule, it kind of has like a hard thud, when you stop. And for the people that are in the first one, you get a second thud. Um,
Coming up the rear.
No, coming down on top.
yeah. So, again, the ride isn't that bad. Is there anybody in this group that is claustrophobic? Is is claustrophobia a thing that we have to deal with any persons in this group?
I mean, I don't think anybody's afraid of Santa Claus.
I mean, after the fucking Christmas event we had,
We
that's
we
debatable.
can't be afraid
You-
of what we don't know.
None of you.
Lauren knows, remember? Lauren remembers.
Well, Lauren's the
Lauren
only one that
has
remembers.
Vague memories.
And
Lauren
every
has
time he
vague
tries to
memories.
talk about it, he ends up just like going insane and
Forgetting.
then forgetting.
Lauren unlocked Christmas spirit.
I'm really glad that none of you are claustrophobic.
I don't think. I mean, I doubt Lauren would be claustrophobic. He's been eaten
I think
by
if there
monsters
was
so many
anybody that
times.
would be claustrophobic, it would be Avroth.
Because I would be huge in a tiny space.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
All right. So,
Besides, I'm immune to fear, so anybody who would be claustrophobic, all he has to do is ride with me and he'll be fine.
fair. When the capsule opens,
Dude, I'm sorry. I just had a really funny idea. What if someone became a fucking paladin to get over their anxiety?
I have an oath of anxiety. Oh my god, that's really funny.
They're like, I need that or a bad bitch. That's my fucking Prozac right there.
It's my fucking Prozac. Okay, when the capsule stops, it opens up to the same type of a metro station where the wagons and rails are all over going every which way. This particular one is multiple tiers. You guys are on the second tier. A dwarf in plate armor with red adornments is waiting for you. He says, behind his armor, Vice, the royal cart is ready for you and your crew. Please follow me.
Well, since he's so polite, we'll definitely follow him. What a good lad.
I know. I'd like it if my papers stopped being a fucking dip.
Dip, potato chip.
This particular metro cavern is lit up by tiny little lava lamps. The little lava lamps hold globs of lava and flame-resistant glass. As we know, glass.
Oh.
Actual
resistant.
lamps.
They are actual
Glass.
lava lamps. So
That's really sick, actually. Though.
the
That's really
the
fucking
lamps are glass bottles with little globs of lava in them. And as you all know, dwarves have crafted many things, and many infused materials is one of their greatest works. Many artisans and glyph workers are extremely sought after here. These traditions are not passed down to just anyone. One particular thing that they pride themselves over is the royal cart. It is quite an interesting feat because it is bigger on the inside.
Oh my god, we're in Doctor Who.
Of course it is.
Every
We've
time.
entered the TARDIS.
Is
Every
everybody
time.
carrying a bag of holding by any chance?
What?
I said, is anybody holding a bag of holding by any chance?
Oh,
That's a good question. Is anyone
Why?
hold-
I think anyone is.
I don't think anybody has a bag of holding, which is like
I don't think you've let us have
bizarre,
one.
actually.
You know, I keep buying
No one's
more
asked.
storage shit.
No one's asked for one.
Like, oh no, Connor had one.
Yeah, he
Oh,
did.
yeah.
He had the bag
he,
of holding.
He left.
He's gone. Well,
Yeah,
he didn't really leave. He got like kicked out.
I
He left.
I keep buying more storage shit because I keep running out of it. I have a wagon, a chest, a backpack.
Wait.
Just buy a bag of holding.
Oh yeah.
Buy a few
One of
bag of
those.
holdings and just throw all that shit in there.
Jesus. This particular cart is again a driver cart, which has. Fuck, you guys got me all turned around again. A driver car and a guard car on the end. It looks like it is operated by some form of steam, as we had talked about. It doesn't use coal, like we know here in the current age. The driver has a small fire elemental partner that is oh so adorable, and they get along very, very well.
Besties for
They
the
are
resties.
besties for the resties. As you all board, this delightfully cush cart, which if you guys have ever been in a luxury cart on a train before, you know that they are so comfortable. You can barely feel the ride and bumps at all. It is not catered and there are no drinks, unfortunately. I apologize.
No, we're so disappointed.
As you guys go ahead and get on your way, you start to see the chaos of the Metro Cavern is all quite organized. Passengers, of course, are on one side and cargo is on the other, using the center as some kind of a way to get to one side or the other, getting every which way which way of their locations. The cavern uses its height to its advantage to transport people and cargo easily. The tiered system makes everything just one use. One of its many uses. Your cart, on the other hand, goes ahead and takes a private rail. It starts a climb up through a tunnel. And after a short while, you exit the tunnel and you are on the cavern wall of the large city of Mount Thorn. The city is built around a crater of the old smoking volcano. You can see where the miners are still digging for resources and lava. The city is indeed multi-tiered, growing around the pillars of the caverns and walls. Some artisans' huts are sparkling in the distance, as the skylight from the ceiling shows the sun. On the edges, which is where you are, there are large fungi that glow and show no toxic traits, as they line the cavern walls, and some even the ceiling. In the distance, you can see the delightful lava fall, where the castle is built. And as you look a little bit further ahead, it almost looks like the rails go through the lava. A little worrying.
Just a little bit.
I'm sure it's fine.
It's fine. This is fine.
This trip is not too bad. It is only about a 20-minute trip. And as you go ahead and get closer to the castle, you can go ahead and see the expert masonry showing all the fine details of gold and carved stone and jewels that this particular castle looks like. It definitely looks like it was built by hands. Many talented hands.
Was it built in a day?
Oh,
Definitely not. None of this was built in a day.
I'd imagine.
It was all built at night then.
No. As you go ahead and get closer, obviously you don't go to the lava at all. And instead you go into another tunnel. Carved out of the volcanic stone and arrive into what looks like a magical armory of sorts. There are weapons of all kinds of different metals, and there are even blades that are forged of rare gems like ruby and topaz. There's one particular blade that is shining in the center that is made from diamonds, enchanted hilt of mithril gold and silver lace. This one even has a name under it, called the Ifrit Slasher. As you depart, there are dwarven guards that are wearing black and red shining armor, and they are still like statues.
Hey.
There are servants that go ahead and help you guys off of the train and get any of the belongings that you have left. And then they start to clean out the train or the cart as you guys leave. And a gnome in red and gold robes, followed by a few guards, enters the room.
And kills us.
Sorry, I got turned around. Enters the room with a wide smile and open arms, and he says, "Companions, please this way. The king is ready to receive you this instant."
Oh,
Most excellent. We are ready to be received.
Lauren doesn't like all the formalities. He's like, this is awkward. This
Vice,
is awkward.
you recognize him. He is the advisor of the king. And you guys have talked in private a few times. He's pretty chill.
oh, well, I'll do the old hug and kiss on both cheeks.
He gives you
I'm not talking about the face.
a big pat on the back, and he says, "Vice, it's been forever, my friend. I didn't think you were gonna come
Yes.
back."
Yes, it's been a very long time, but I'm finally back at it again.
Oh, good.
White bands?
You know, you should
Oh.
come over for dinner. My wife absolutely misses you.
We can definitely get that arranged at some point, but we got some
Oh, I'm
more
sure
pressing
she
matters to attend
does.
to.
Yes. Follow me, my friends. On the inside, the castle is just as magnificent as the outside. The decor is magical to almost a fault. The artifacts, the paintings, the statues, everything all praise to the previous kings. They tell stories of their great works and their time ruling. When you reach the throne room, you see the statue of the great king Thorin Hellforge, the first dwarf king to welcome the fiends and Ifritalis into the kingdom. Comparatively, the king looks like the spitting image of Hanseth, the god of the forges. Even the eyes are bejeweled with topaz to show justice and respect.
Oh, so the first king was Hansa?
No.
No?
The first king was Thorin.
Yeah, it was Hansa. I'm like an alias.
No.
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 It was thought to be his son.
Oh.
I don't know, do a history check for me, guys, and you might actually remember something from a book or something that you read.
18.
Wrong one. Wrong tab.
Ah. Haha.
Brian knows a lot of things, just not a whole lot about this in particular.
Alorin, you know that you have read Once Upon a Time that Thorin was indeed the first king of Dayren. He was the one that had united the islands under one king and one queen. Tanis was the queen. She was an Ifrit. And Thorn, a dwarf, was the king. Axel, you had read further that Thorn was a demigod. He was the son of Hanseth. And he was cast to this realm to show his worth to his dad, to his father. He came to Dayren. At the time, it was named something else, to prove his worth. He, at the time, was traveling with other companions, and found himself unable to rule these people. Or at least he thought that he couldn't rule these people. And then somebody came to try and rule them. Instead, take over it. And he had decided, instead of ruling over slavery, he wanted to rule with respect. That people deserved to be ruled over by respect instead of slavery.
Good man. Good.
That particular name in history was removed because of the injustices and the heinous crimes that he has committed upon the entire realm.
Wait, so Thorin stepped in, thought it should be by respect, or the other one?
Thorin.
Okay. So basically, Thorin's like, I can't lead. Someone else says, haha, I'll lead. And Thorin's like, you doing bad job. I will lead instead. Smack.
Yeah, essentially.
And this individual is, we don't know who, because he was so horrible he's been stricken from history.
Tried to be stricken from history, yes.
Hmm.
From most history books. You have heard his name before.
I'm afraid.
But in this particular instance, his name was taken out.
Okay.
Dominic.
Would Dominic be that old?
I don't know.
This particular story is more than 500 years old.
Probably.
This is a record of something that happened thousands of years ago.
I wouldn't be surprised. Everybody's always saying how he's the closest thing that's like not a god to being a god. I wouldn't be surprised if he's thousands of years old.
Fair. I have to go ahead and post a whole bunch of things in the Discord now because I actually did my homework this week.
Proud of you.
Good work.
About
Job.
time.
Shut
You
up.
only had an extra week to do it.
I did a lot of homework this week, okay? I have to find it though. So as the doors open, this is indeed the receiving room for the royal family. But there's nobody else here. And for Vice, this is absolutely normal. Normally, receiving with the king, there wouldn't be anybody else. But in this particular instance, there is sitting in the back, King Ragni sitting in his throne, which I'm going to go ahead. In the Kingdom of Dayren, there's going to be updates. You will see. That is Ragni Hellforge. In his older age, next to him is the Crown Prince Stallis, with his delightful fiery demeanor. As always, he does not like having to receive public affiliations. Next to him is an Ifris, playing with a puzzle box. Borin.
He opens the box.
It's Pandora's box.
Is it a Rubik's Cube?
Sure, we'll go with the Rubik's
The
Cube.
cube of Rubik.
It's a Lamech configuration, bro.
And next to the empty throne is the embodiment of impatience itself, the royal princess herself, Maro. Almost a spitting image of her mother.
Spooky.
That is the Hellforge royal family. Before them, you also see familiar armor waiting for you guys. She is sitting in a seat with a cup of tea. She looks behind her.
Aisha.
You hit it right on the nose. It is indeed
I
Aisha.
figured. I thought from the moment you said we don't know who's at the castle, I was like, it's gonna be Aisha.
Hey, Nessa.
Yeah?
Avroth would like to use his divine sense. Detect good and evil.
Fuck. On like the room?
I don't care about my companions. I'm just looking at the royal family.
And
Yeah, all the
mysterious
people that I haven't interacted with.
Alright.
All I care about is if anybody's evil.
That's not in your party.
That's not in my party. I don't really care too
I
much
don't
about.
think anybody in the party is evil, actually.
We're just gonna go ahead and go down the list. Ragni is good. Stallis, is good. Borin is neutral. And Maro is evil.
The daughter, isn't it?
Yeah. And Aisha the paladin sitting in the the thing. Do I have a picture of her in here? No, I don't. Hold on, let me get it.
You have one of her somewhere.
Let me go ahead and put it in Varen. Do you know Varen? Because I have. There she is. There. And her. Except she has gold armor right now. She's not wearing the silver armor anymore. The woman with gold armor is good.
Okay. Thank you.
Do you communicate any of this to the party?
Let's see. Is sending silent?
Yeah.
Yes.
I would send it to the party that I would send that along. Specifically, just mentioning that the crown princess is evil.
Well, she's not the crown princess, but
She's just.
Oh, I thought you said crown princess. Sorry, just the princess.
no, she's just the princess. Princess of impatience.
She's
So-
planning. She's planning the assassination of her brothers.
So I think back to him. So what you're saying is the princess is a princess. Gotcha.
I mean, considering where she came from, it's not to be unexpected.
It's really
At least
not.
Advice's eyes.
It's really not unexpected. Most Ifrits are evil.
Don't go around freaking labeling them racist.
Well, I guess that would be racist. Yeah.
Racist.
Racist.
It's only racist if it's a preconceived notion that can't be backed up by fact. If they are, in fact, mostly evil.
Yeah, 13% and only 50%. 50% and only 13%.
They're only racist if they drive a car and they go real fast.
It's true.
It's true.
So the advisor, does his announcement thing. Aisha, stands up. She does a little bow. She sits back down. Do you guys do your little bow?
Yeah.
Do your bows?
Yeah.
Aloran doesn't.
You want me to
bow.
roll
He doesn't-
performance?
Aloran doesn't know that he's supposed to bow, so he doesn't bow.
Want me to roll performance?
Do you want to roll a performance? To bow?
Kind of, actually.
All right, roll a performance to bow. I want to see how well you bow.
The best bow known to man.
You know what the two worst races are? And I'm just gonna lump them together just because, like,
Whoa!
I don't care if they have the same. I don't care if they have the different cultures. It doesn't matter. They're the same. The Henry Ford Health Systems 200 and the Vettix Camping World 200 are the exact same race.
I don't get it.
It's a
It's a
car
NASCAR
race.
thing.
My guess would be that that's referring to like NASCAR or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's sad that I know that. Also, your performance was awful. Like, it wasn't awful. Like, you bowed, like, way too fast before, like, everyone. Like, you bowed out of sync.
With my tail.
Like, you were completely out of sync. Like, all of you were just completely out of sync. Fucking.
Aloran didn't even
Lauren
bow.
didn't even bow.
If you're gonna have our
There's my
performance
bow there,
based on
Nessa.
our bows based on performance, then I want a shot at performance.
all
I
right.
just rolled a 7.
All right, you know what? Everyone roll a fucking performance except for
Oh
Kenny.
God.
You didn't even
Except for
fucking.
Kenny.
Lauren just looks around the room like, wait, what are we doing?
Lauren's just like looking around like clueless fucking head, like, why are you guys bowing?
No, Lauren's like, what is this you're doing?
I don't
He
get
doesn't
it.
even know what bowing is.
Oh, he-
Vice and Axel, you did great. Your bow's perfect. Bren, Avroth, you just fucking.
I smacked Bren with my tail.
Yeah, you fucking hit Bren in the back with your tail, and he just buckles his knees. He does a
And I was
curtsy
off
instead of
balance
a bow.
I was off
No,
balance.
no,
with
he
the
falls
shield.
to his fucking knees.
It wasn't that
Fucking
bad. I rolled higher than him.
yeah. Bren does a curtsy instead of a fucking bow. Uh, fucking. Oh my god. Okay. Uh, Ragni just goes ahead and sighs and just says, "Just get over here." Uh, a servant goes ahead and sets up some chairs and some cups of tea for you guys.
I'd like to roll for something.
What?
I'd like to roll history to see if I recall having met any of these people in my time in Darren.
What, the king and the royalty?
I don't know.
They could have gone on a hunting expedition. Totally.
I will mention I am back in my lizard man appearance.
Okay, good. I was gonna ask that actually.
Yeah, no.
All right, roll for your thing.
You forget to change.
No.
You forget to change, and they're like, a dragon. I saw a dragon.
Uh,
What is it now, mother?
you
I can make that happen easily.
let me correct that. No, you haven't seen any of these people in a hunt. Yes, you have seen the princess and the crown prince on like quote unquote rides.
Okay.
Whoa.
Hey, yo, wait up.
Where they're like promenading.
Whoa. Promenading rides.
Promenading. What does
Whoa.
that even mean?
Seen
I think
around
parading
to
was a
be
better word.
seen to see and be seen.
Take a leisurely public walk, ride, or drive so as to meet or be seen by others. Okay.
Yeah,
To see and be seen.
it's a requirement that they be seen by the public eye.
How devious.
Yeah, the youngest.
Now I'm just thinking of Bridgerton now.
Yeah, I know.
Or no, not Bridgerton. Sorry. Carnival Row.
Carnival
I
Row.
find the whole like character trait of Aloran like not at all knowing anything about royal etiquette is being just fucking hilarious.
No, I think that's
Wait,
just
I
a you
can't-
thing.
Huh?
I think that's just a you thing.
I
do you
find
mean?
it hilarious.
I think it's I think it's awesome. If I could speak to, um. So yes,
Trying to
you.
speak involves opening your mouth.
It also involves you shutting your mouth. So you guys go ahead and take your seats. And the king goes ahead and picks up his cup, which is uh gigantic, and it is definitely not tea. And he says, "It is nice to see you, Vice. What is it that I can do for you, my friend?"
We're trying to get across the border, but it seems your wife's off the deep end again.
You say that again. Yes, I can try and arrange something as long as she's on speaking terms with me again. What is
That
it
would
that
be
your business is? I have to put that down. It's required.
there was some property stolen that we're attempting to retrieve on the other side of the border.
Property?
Just some knickknacks and the sort. Nothing too major,
All
but it
rocks.
is important to us.
A couple of rocks, not a big deal.
A couple rocks. It wouldn't be high value property, would it?
High value to us, but
Yeah.
it wouldn't fetch a fair bit of coin on the market.
There's no value on the market, honestly.
Actually, yeah, that has no value on the market. You're right.
Alright. You don't want
Even.
any help?
We are the help.
Yeah, these guys are the help.
You know I'm gonna have to tell her that you're going over.
Could you clarify?
That you and the companions of whatever is going on with our world is going over?
Will she have a problem with that?
She'll probably want a meeting.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
I hate these royal shindigs.
I should just snort.
Averoth shrugs.
Aisha's the only Aisha and Tavane is the only royalty Aloran has ever enjoyed.
He just
I like-
sighs and he says, I know she's a pain in the ass. But
I like-
entertain her for me.
We'll do our best.
I swear, royalty and wanting to have their nose in everybody's business.
I like to imagine that the theme song for the Queen is "Roses" by Outkast.
What the fuck? Uh, he goes ahead and uh looks over at the advisor and he says, "They're good to go over whenever, but I guess I'll bring out the ball."
Ball?
Yes.
The ball?
The advisor brings out a stand with a crystal ball. Similar
He
to
has a
what
stand?
That kind of ball.
similar to what you
A ball
guys
rolls
have
into the
seen.
room, and you hear a screeching sound. It says, "Area denied." Oh!
And
Gonna ponder his orb.
Maru goes ahead and walks up and she speaks. Do any of you speak? I have to check now.
I speak both Dwarven and Infernal.
Oh, you do speak Infernal. In Infernal, she goes ahead.
Hey, I speak Infernal too.
Do you really speak Infernal too?
Yep.
My God.
Who the fuck picks Infernal?
These
The
guys
dragon.
apparently.
I'm surprised you don't speak Infernal. You live in Dayren.
No, I speak Abyssal, Dwarvish, Gnomish, Sylvan, and Deep Speech.
What all the civilized people speak?
She goes ahead and basically chants a spell and says, "Sending to Lauren."
Huh?
Sending to Lauren.
Oh, Lauren. Okay.
I think we could get confusing at all.
And a image comes across of an infernal or a what looks to be a elemental woman, similar to the first picture that I posted in Dayrun.
The mother the daughter that's a spitting image of her mother.
And she goes ahead and says, "Mother, father would like to speak with you." And the image goes ahead and expands, and it's engulfed by the mother.
Oh,
And
asshole.
she looks behind her and she says, "Ah, the companions."
The name?
Is that what everybody's calling us now?
What would you like to be called? Heroes? You haven't done anything.
Not yet.
How about entertainment?
Lauren's about to say something extremely fucking rude and then bites his tongue.
I'll stick with companions.
I mean, I'm kind of an impossibility over here, from what I understand. But
Yeah, that's pretty true.
Yeah.
but I don't think she would appreciate that.
Well,
I don't
then why
think she
did
would
you bring
appreciate
it up?
anything.
Why did you bring it up in front of her then?
No.
Vice will use the setting stone
We're all
and say,
just having our own conversation over here.
Vice will use the setting stone and say, "Trust me, she doesn't appreciate anything."
I mean, why does she want to talk with us? The king called.
True.
So it's fine if we
It's fine. We can just sit over here and have our own conversation. Act
with
like
the
she doesn't
sending
exist.
with the sending stone.
Sending stones. We're just going back. And forth.
She goes ahead and looks at the king, and she says, "I know that you need my approval." And he says, "Yes. Just approve it already then." She sighs and she says, "Why do they need to come?" He says, "They lost property." "What kind of property?" He said it was personal. I'm not going to go into depth with them. You should go into depth with your own people. Stop taking them by their own pesky word. And then they start to argue. And you just see the
When dad are fighting
kids.
again.
You just see the kids sigh. And eventually the daughter says, "You guys need to stop arguing in front of the guests."
No, it's fine. This is actually rather amusing.
We're not guests. We're interloper. She's referring. I'm sending stone to Lauren. No, not us. It's Aisha. They don't care about us. Aisha's the foreign dignitary. We're just the companions.
I'm sure she's finding this just as amusing.
You guys look over and you see Aisha just sipping her tea, a smile on her face.
And I'm sure that's wonderful, and it's right in line with the sort of image they want to portray to other nations. But that's a them problem, so
I'm more surprised Sacred isn't here with her.
I'm not.
You go ahead. She goes ahead and just looks over at you guys again, and she says, "What is this item that you're looking for? Specifics."
It's a rock.
A bunch of
Rock or
rocks.
It's a couple of rocks.
It's a bunch of slabs that were important to structure that we have built. We have no idea why they would take such a thing, but it's very important to the syndicate that we get those back.
There's celestial writing on it.
I'm gonna slap his shoulder.
Oh. I see.
How much damage do you take from slapping my shoulder?
None. It's that kind of important. Why didn't you just say that from the beginning, Vice?
I'm pretty sure I did.
Why are you guys never honest with me?
Maybe it's like the whole imposing personality.
How can I have been dishonest with you when I've only literally just met you?
Are you saying that to her?
Yes.
Lauren also says, like, maybe it's the whole imposing personality.
From you two, I don't need to hear anything from you. I've known Vice for a very long time.
When have I ever lied to you before?
She just turns at you, gives you a look, and
Does
then
she
turns back
I
to the
would like
king.
to I would like to make it canon that if I ever talked to her, I wouldn't lie, but I would be extremely indirect about things.
That's exactly what she
Be an
means.
eyes to die, in other words.
What?
You're gonna be an eyes to die.
It
Yeah.
definitely is. Everything I say is truthful, but it's definitely like
Not the whole truth.
not the whole truth.
It's twisted in such a way that you're lying,
You
but
definitely
you're telling the truth.
leave out a lot of details. She goes ahead and says, yes, you can go ahead and use my daughter's signature to agree that you can send them over. They have a month. No, they have. They have 2 weeks, and then they go back. As for these intruders, I don't want them here. And I don't know
Well,
how
why
they
don't you have
got
them killed?
here. Let me finish.
Sorry.
Therefore, yes, I will be wanting my children to stay there until I get this sorted out. So, once we get this whole kerfuffle situated, and maybe with the help of the companions, they can get these intruders out of our kingdom. Maybe a little joint effort would help.
Are you asking for our help?
Was she talking to us?
Are you saying we can acquire our possessions back by any means that we need?
Correct. These are intruders.
So murder and bloodshed it is.
That's what we're best at.
I mean, you got yeah.
And then she finally turns over to Aisha and she says, "Is that agreeable to you, princess?" Aisha gets up and she says, "Yeah, that's fine with me." She looks at you guys and she says, "I guess we're sticking around."
Long time no see.
We'll catch up later.
Fair enough.
When do we get to leave? Tomorrow. Is that alright with you, Vice?
That'll be fine. We'll make our leave tomorrow, and we'll take care of anything you need. Hopefully, you and the king can get something sorted out at some point.
Yes. This is our marital issues, not the kingdom's. We're just having tangents. The king huffs and he says, "This was all your idea. I don't know what I did wrong."
Yes, because cutting off an entire island from the rest of the nation is totally not making it the kingdom's concern.
That was her idea.
I'm aware.
I was not a part of any of this. She just simply says, I thought it would teach you a lesson.
Well, whoever's idea it was, I hope that it gets remedied soon.
It needs to stop. uh,
Emotional damage.
I should just simply says, you guys just
roll an-
need marriage counseling, that's all.
I would like to roll an insight check on the king, saying he had nothing to do with it whatsoever.
Oh,
All that.
he totally did, but yeah, go for it. Oh, yeah, he totally had something to do with it. He basically dared her.
That's really fucking funny.
It basically was, fine, if you don't want to be with me, then close the borders. I
If you
dare
don't
you.
want to be with me, take the kingdom. I dare you. All right, I will. Wait, what? No, that's not what I.
It was his idea, but she committed the act.
Yeah. Basically everything that you're seeing here is them just being like,
Couple spat.
yeah, if
Royal style.
if you don't want to be with me, then why are you with me, kind of thing. And it's like, if you'd love me, then you would do something about it.
One of these days. One of these days.
She locked herself in the guest bedroom.
Boom,
Except
zoom
the
to
guest
the
bedroom is
boom.
in the higher half the nation.
Yeah, the guest bedroom is half of the nation.
He got put into the doghouse. The doghouse half of the nation.
And essentially it's just, I love you. No, you don't. You won't show it. I want to show it. You won't even do that.
I'm gonna think for the rest of the party. Why do I feel like the easiest and most straightforward solution here is what we did in Tavane?
Are you sending that in the stone?
Yes.
What did you guys?
Are you talking about the potions that turn people into animals?
No, I'm talking about how Varen is now Tavane.
No, let's not. Let's not.
You mean how Tavane is now Tavane?
Oh, right.
Let's not get into any more.
You really
Yeah,
think that Spitfire could take over the kingdom right now?
Oh.
What do you mean?
We're not. We're talking in this. Yeah.
No,
Talking
but
in party chat.
I'm talking to you guys, like, as players. Do you really think that little king,
Kid?
that little dwarf that is barely as of age could take over right now?
No.
That's what I thought.
I just don't think we should get involved in any more royal overthrowings, okay? Let's not.
It's sad that to us it's more.
More. You've already been through one.
More than
Maybe
one.
two.
At least the Harvester, or Gaia.
Oh yeah, Gaia. That's right.
And then there was also the Siegfried taking over as king.
Yeah. So yeah, there's that too.
Oh no, Siegfried was always king.
Yeah.
Actually accepting his role.
Oh yeah, Siegfried having to accept his role. You guys took him there, and he was just like, "Nah, I'm just gonna go say hi." And then it was, "You have to accept your own responsibility." And he's like, "Fuck."
She has spoken.
I mean, and we basically re-established them as a nation independent from the rest of that area.
So 3 times?
Yeah, we're just shaking up all the world politics.
God, you guys are awful.
I mean,
Yeah.
doing what needs to be done.
Not the first time for Bryn.
Lauren never wanted to get involved in any of this. Just wanted to be a silly little hunter, okay?
I'd like to imagine that.
Hey, Avroth was just thrust into this, so
He was literally sent from God into this. Like, he did not have any idea what was going on. Man's been in this world for like 3 months.
With the situation in Dayren, I like to think that Vice is like definitely on the king's side, but he tries to appear neutral for for the queen because it's very unprofitable that the continent is split up.
Yeah, it makes it harder for trade. It definitely makes it a lot harder for trade because you don't get the other side's trade. You kind of have to smuggle goods, which is not easy.
Legal, usually.
Yeah, forging those documents is not. It's not necessarily like that hard, but also after a while, it gets to be repetitive, and they start to pick it up. Though this situation hasn't been going on for like too terribly long. It's only been going on for about 6-7 months. Long enough that they need to get their shit together.
Long enough to become annoying.
All Lauren can think about is getting some fucking booze.
On that note, the king, after the queen goes ahead and goes, and they're done. He says it's best for you to go ahead and stay in town, or stay in the city, because they're the advisor will go ahead and get you your transport orders, and you can go. You can essentially go from Mount Thorn to Hanseth to Varys to Lesfriend to Lemus.
Exciting. Where can I find some good booze?
Not let him drink. Not let him drink. I mean,
Lauren glares.
There's plenty of places to drink.
Yes, but where's the best?
Vice says the watering hole down south.
Shut the fuck up!
Aisha pipes up and she says, I got a place. Don't worry.
Awesome.
Oh, great.
Aisha and the
Oh.
Lord getting into another drinking match.
And, don't worry, sir. I'll keep
Have them home by
everything.
have them home by the time we have to leave.
I'll take care of everything. You can trust. And, the king just rubs his temples and he says, yes, yes, I appreciate it. And with that, she just bows and she starts dragging a Lauren.
Lauren's just hanging out.
I
He's
don't
used to
know.
getting drug around.
I'm okay. Who's
What?
flipping a coin?
Me?
Any?
What?
Oh, okay. Because I just hear, I'm like, what is that? It took me a while to figure. Anyway, I'm debating if I want to go with them or not.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Roth will definitely go out drinking.
Lauren's just excited because he hasn't had day rent booze in like forever.
So
It's
Mount
his
Thorn
favorite.
is home to some of the best dwarven ale. In again all of Dayrun. There is a particularly amazing artisan's hut that she goes ahead and takes you to. That is up along the cavern wall. It is Cheddar okay?
Hmm?
Are you dead?
No, my cat was eating a box full of light bulbs.
He thought it was a bright idea.
She
She
thought it was a bright idea, yes.
thought it was a bright idea.
I had to shatter her hopes and dreams.
At least it wasn't a shocking discovery.
She goes.
Nada.
Yes.
Just when I think you can't get any dumber, you pull a stunt like that
What?
and totally redeem yourself.
What did I do?
She thought it was a bright idea.
Oh, shut up. So you guys, she takes you over to a ale house that is called Pickers. Ale Cavern.
Cavern.
Lauren is immediately super excited to drink a cavern of booze.
Because when you go into the little area that they have, it looks like a serving area, and then you see out in the back that it is a little trailway that leads to a cavern area that they use to produce all of their ale and all of the flavorings, the fruits and vegetables that they use for the flavored ale.
So my question is, has Aloran drank here before?
Um, it's a little bit more expensive, so probably not. And she says that all of the booze is on her tonight.
Oh yeah, bitches, let's go!
So for everyone that followed her, which I assuming is everybody, they have more than just booze. They also have fine cheeses and some other wine, sodas, and crackers.
They have chocolate milk for our friend over here.
Yeah, do I have chocolate milk?
No.
I'm specifically reminding you, I'm not gonna go to any bar with fucking Axel.
Yeah, but what if they have a chocolate milk tasting? Like several different types of chocolate milk.
Yeah.
Then would you go?
No,
What's your favorite drink?
I said it was.
The ship said it was.
I
The
never
ship
said it
knows
was.
better than you did. Than you do.
Nah, that was just me pissing on him. Because he was pissing me
No,
off.
no. The ship knows him better than he does. If the ship gave him chocolate milk, obviously his favorite is chocolate milk.
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously.
True. Facts.
It's
Thanks.
facts. You can't deny it.
I did something on accident. I'm sorry. I don't feel bad though. Um, who was all going? I forgot.
Everybody?
That might still go.
Yeah, I'm going.
Came all the
Definitely
way
going.
out here, might as well.
Grant specifically does not want to deal with the drunk Lauren or after effects of Axel potions.
There won't be any Axel potions.
The party.
There won't be any Axel potions. This isn't a party. This is a social gathering.
There's cheeses and wines, dude.
This isn't the type of there's a whole different like vibe.
I mean, of course, Aloran's going to get smashed regardless, but it's a
Yeah.
different type of.
It's a different type of smashed.
Yeah, no, and
It's a
a
fancy
formal
smash.
smashing.
well, there will be no unknown Axel potions. I'll totally offer it to anyone that asks.
Like the king.
Shut up! I blame the dice.
Same.
Almost would have preferred him wanting my head.
Yeah, me too.
I think we all would have.
How did the king make love with a woman that's on fire?
I was also wondering that earlier.
So these the royal family are not regular dwarves. That
Yeah, the
was
fire heaters.
that was something else that I forgot to mention is that these particular dwarves, their particular lineage of dwarves are not regular dwarves.
They have heat-resistant penises.
No, they are what
No?
I guess you would call
Burning bush.
like
No, that's the women.
God,
Oh,
I hate you all.
Has gone dead silent. Look at what you fucking did.
The spicy
I-
taco.
I'm just not
Shut
gonna. I'm just
up.
not gonna answer you guys anymore.
The cooked fish taco.
Nope. You
It was
guys.
just a burning question that I had.
No, you don't get to know.
We just know they're not normal dwarves.
They are a subspecies of dwarf that's because Thorin was a demigod, him and Tanis made children. And their children were then able to mate with Ifris, other Ephris.
Okay.
Also, she got godly dicking then.
Why
Alright,
you gotta
that's
be
enough,
this
guys.
way?
That's
Why do you have to
enough.
be like this, Raspberry?
That's enough.
It's a point. Yeah, there's a point where enough's enough.
So all of their heritage and lineage has always been a mixture of Dwarven and Ephris blood. The more and more down the line, it's going to be more Ephris. That's why 2 of their children are full Ifrits. And only
Ifrits.
yes.
Is that dwarf? Is the son? Okay, yeah, I guess they are.
Fire elemental.
I got them mixed up because there were 2 pictures of the king.
There's one picture of the king.
Then who's the second one down?
That
That's the
one's
star.
the
That's
son.
the crown
That's the crown
prince.
prince.
Yeah, he's not an Ifrit. He's a dwarf.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. She
Up on
took
fire.
2 of the children, not 3.
He has 3 children.
For some reason, my brain was thinking only 2. I got that mixed up. I
Yep.
am sorry.
He has 3 children. 2 sons and a daughter.
Don't make fun of Paul because his brain no work too good.
That's why I'm trying to clarify.
His son looks sick. It's really fucking cool.
I mean, I completely agree, but for completely different reasons.
I don't want to know.
Anyways, we make it to the tavern.
You make it to the cavern.
Cavern. Not tavern. Cavern. The cavern tavern? Tavern.
The ale
Tavern,
house.
Cavern.
The ale house.
Or should it be the shale house because made out of rocks?
No.
Right. Thinking I'll be here all week.
The shale
We're gonna-
house, I love
Have
Oh
a
my
grand
gosh.
time. We're gonna have a grand old time.
You guys are awful. That's it. I'm done.
No.
I think Ada's had enough of us.
I'm done with you all.
You sing a
The
jailhouse rock after this.
she goes ahead and just starts. She orders the ale sampler for everybody, so that way you guys can sample all of the ales that they offer here with all of the different flavors. And then she just orders rum for Guinea. Just a whole bottle. And she just slaps it down right in front of you.
Hell yeah,
And
I'm gonna chug it.
and then she just starts off with, "So, how are you guys?"
Thank you for buying him thank you for buying him a bottle and not a cask.
Oh, they're gonna need a cask before I'm done.
Maybe a cask yet.
That's fine. So Vice apparently is an underground mafia boss.
I
Yeah.
mean, it appears he's secretly the power behind the throne, so
That's cool.
that is cool. Wish I had a puppet kingdom.
Comes with benefits.
That's a lie. I don't actually wish I had a Puppet Kingdom. It seems like a lot of paperwork. I saw how late you were up last night. I'm sorry, bruh.
We're strictly friends with benefits. Us in the kingdom.
That's what-
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
Yeah. I mean, we kind of left things off a little weird.
Did we?
I mean, compared to the shit we've been through since then, hell, even in this last week.
Yeah, released a demon demigod, had that demon demigod completely change the Northern Barrens, went all the way to the Dark Isle.
Yeah, about that.
About what?
Fuck you.
Huh?
Yeah.
Why?
You know Gaia, that entity that you released?
Look, we didn't really release her.
So
There
much as
wasn't
not.
really, yeah, there wasn't really a whole lot we could have done in that situation.
I
I'm
mean-
not going to lie to you.
That's completely fair.
Yeah, it was not so much let her go as not get squished on her way out the door.
That's fair.
At least we didn't piss her off.
We didn't. There might be others.
We have found out that the Aarakocra pissed her off, and now their entire territory is filled with man-eating plants.
I mean, to be fair, the Aarakocra are kind of dicks. They kind of have it coming.
Yeah. I guess let's teach them a lesson on racism.
I mean, I was thinking environmentalism, but racism's a good place too.
I worry that if those plants spread, she has the power to make man-eating plants, guys.
I
We
know she
know
does.
she
We
was
know she
kind of-
has that power,
She
but
kind of threatened to eat us. Kind of.
you didn't see that what she made like whenever she was happy though. Whenever people didn't piss her off. It was
Yeah.
beautiful.
Mm.
It was gorgeous.
She rejuvenates the land. So, but what we're saying is, be nice.
Be nice and civil, and answer any question she has.
I mean, that sounds like a good idea just in general.
And also, when she's not looking, invest in weed killer just in case.
How about
Invest
acid?
in weed killer
Just straight up acid.
acid. Who are you?
Oh, that's Averoth. He's a
Mm.
dragonborn.
Yeah. We have a dragonborn now.
What? Dragons
Yeah,
aren't real.
Reach up and tug on Avaroth's earring and say, "Hey, do the changey thing."
Which
In the
Everyone's
middle of the tavern.
Everyone's drunk. They won't
Sure, why not?
just do it just for a
There's
second.
nobody else there, by the way. It's just you guys.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Like,
I'll transform.
she legit just bought it out.
She what?
She legit just bought it out.
As
Oh,
in she ran?
the cavern.
Yeah, she legit bought out the alehouse.
Oh. Okay, I was thinking you
Yeah,
were
she
saying
bought it
that
out
she
for the
freaked
night.
out.
As in, like, all of the booze and all of the, like, the seats and everything. Like, no one else is allowed in. Like, she basically said, I'm running a private event, no one else is allowed in.
Oh, okay.
At
Yeah,
this
I'll
point,
transform and be like, oh, and I can do one better than this.
Oh, no.
I have many questions for you guys. Like, where did you find a dragonborn? And
In the desert.
He fell from the sky,
Yeah.
literally, almost on top of me. Actually, he was more dragony then.
and
Yes, that's true.
and
You're gonna start seeing Avroth is gonna kind of start mumbling to himself for about 10 minutes.
I didn't want to fall out of the sky. It just kind of happened.
I have so many questions.
Next question?
How did you guys convince Siegfried to, like, take responsibility of his duties?
I wasn't actually there for that one. I
We
was
said the word duty. He started laughing. He just kind of fell into it.
Yeah, yeah. That I think that sums it up pretty good right there.
More like his wife told him to.
That that too.
You know
I
how
go
it
back
goes.
to my
Happy
mumbling.
wife, happy life.
Happy wife, happy life.
As we have seen here, is not the case here clearly.
Well, she's very much not happy right now, so that's why life isn't
Exactly.
happy.
Yes, this is. That was a weird thing to come into.
I know, right?
Don't you hate royal marital disputes? It's like, come on, people.
I'm
Grow
so
up.
dreading the day that my brother gets married.
Oh, just get him to marry a dude. It'll be fine.
You know, did you know? Don't tell him I told you guys this. He almost got married.
Really? To who?
To a siren.
Not surprising.
That's funny.
She was abducted by a group of pirates, and he saved her and nursed her back to health. And they kind of just fell in love.
Oh, that's actually kind of cute.
What happened?
Um, she wanted to go get her blessing, well, get her father's blessing. But she was killed.
Oh. The harsh reality of this world.
The harsh reality of being a part of a different kingdom. This is
Pirates in the Aquan Kingdom?
I guess that's what you get for fraternizing with surface dwellers.
But you're a surface dweller, last I knew.
That's what she got her.
That's what
fraternizing with
she
surface dweller.
got. Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah, the Aquan Kingdom really doesn't like others. At least that's what I've heard.
At this point, Lauren's chugged that entire bottle of rum and has also sampled all the ale.
Let me know when it's been about 10 minutes there, Nessa.
I will.
Okay.
What other fanciness have you guys run into? I heard that you had a ride with Licia.
Oh yeah, that was cool. Did you know she had like an infamous pirate on board?
She is an infamous pirate.
Yeah, but she had like a whole nother infamous pirate on board.
What?
Grimshell.
He's alive?
Apparently?
Huh.
nervous sigh.
I don't want to tell my brother that.
Then don't.
I'm gonna have to.
Why
No,
is
you
that?
don't. Don't tell him. Just send a letter from an anonymous source that says, "Hey, BT Dubs."
My brother was at one point a infamous pirate hunter.
Well,
Oh.
he's not anymore. He's a king now.
Yes, I know. But now he's gonna go ahead and find some way to go out and hunt him. By the way, it's been 10 minutes.
Yeah. So, as you guys have been chit-chatting, Avroth's been working on a spell. And and all of a sudden, you see the reason why Avroth has been trying to get himself a saddle, as a Dragonelle proceeds to appear.
Oh my god.
In the tavern.
Oh my god!
These poor workers.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna slap you silly.
Dragonelle?
Dragneel?
I've been thinking it'd be fun, and
Dragneel?
Io has graced me with a mount. Fitting for a dragonborn.
I have so many questions.
Yeah, a lot's happened.
Hmm.
I'm gonna grab whatever bottle of booze is close by, and I'm gonna offer it to the Dragonel.
I'm like a weird vampire hunter now.
You hunt vampires?
No, I'm a hunt. I'm a. It's. I use vampire techniques as hunting for hunting.
What?
Yeah, he shows off his sanguinis mark. Look.
I thought those were just fancy
Oh,
new
that's cool.
tattoos.
Yeah, no.
Wow,
Yeah.
you guys really went all out. Wow.
I mean, if I were to put it on a scale, I'd say last time we met we were about a 3 or a 4, and now we're like an 11 or 12.
I hate you. I hate
A
you
lot's
so
happened.
much.
A lot's happened.
Wow. You guys are gonna have to show me some stuff.
I would show you the real surprise with me, but I don't think it would end up well.
I don't. Well, there is
Not in here.
there is a cavern in this cavern bar.
Oh no, I think I understand. And I think I want to see it. And she just like stands up, takes Avaroth's hand, and with more strength than you realize, she just starts dragging you along.
Aw, I was gonna show her my thing next.
Hold on. Dragon first.
Oh, Lauren's gonna grab another bottle of rum from somewhere and follow behind. He wants to see this.
Oh, we can test out that other item too.
Other item.
My saddle.
Take Aisha on a flyer through the. I love it.
Excuse you? You have a saddle? I could ride you?
Remember,
Yeah.
Watch your wording.
Nope. This is the closest thing that I have come to Io's people.
This is true.
I refuse.
I think she would probably be down for both types of ride, actually, because of just that reason.
Considering that her oath is to the dragon kind, literally the same oath.
Pretty much the same oath that I have.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, she would be able to.
No.
I'm just a dragon fucker.
No, she doesn't.
We've met the true dragon fucker. We've known her all along.
No, she can't because it's a different type of oath.
Oh, okay.
This is a custom oath. It's a oath to the eternal flame.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So we're going to some random cavern.
No, you guys are gonna go to the back of the shop, go into the cavern, and she's gonna be like, "Okay, just fine." There's like a whole bunch of like vineyards and stuff like that, but there's enough space for you to comfortably transform, and you won't like crush
Okay, for
anything.
him to transform whenever there's like we're in the middle of like a city.
You guys are in the city. You're in a private cavern.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so then I will kind of move to where there's a little bit more space so I'm not standing right next to you guys, and I will begin my transformation. And hey Nessa, do you want to describe how the scarf would turn into a saddle?
Oh my god. So in beautiful warrior princess fashion, it goes ahead, it starts to glow, and it does like the whole uh like leaves god. I'm trying to think of what the anime's called.
Sailor Moon.
Yeah, you all seen Sailor Moon.
No, but I've seen the
No.
transformations.
Um,
I mean,
you-
they're iconic in every anime.
Yeah.
yeah, they're iconic in
uses
every
those.
fucking anime where it fucking just like shines.
Magic Girl transformation sequence.
Fucking sparkles and then wraps around him and transforms into a fucking saddle once he's a dragon.
Vice says, "You think that's crazy? Watch this." And he appears to pull a white hat out of his bag, puts it on his head, and then it does the same thing, except it starts growing all the way to the ceiling.
Fuck.
Doug did known.
Yeah,
so,
but we
Nice. I
knew
didn't
you
know.
could do that.
So I'm the size of an adult black dragon.
Oh my god! How big is
If
that?
only I knew what one of those were, because they don't exist.
Do you want to describe it for us?
Just my size, or
Like the whole thing.
okay. So yeah, I'm about 16 feet tall, full wingspan about 40 feet. So I'm just looking at the stats for a black dragon. 160,000 pounds
Oh my
for
god.
total weight.
You
So
could
that
crush
I'm
anybody.
massive. And then yeah. So
Uppies?
pretty much what?
Uppies?
Puppies?
Uppies?
What?
Puppies.
He doesn't get
Oh,
it.
up please.
Uppies?
Uppies.
Uppies.
Okay.
Uppies?
She wants up.
Uppies, uppies.
Uppies? Uppies?
So yeah, I've got two large horns coming out kind of the sides of my head that wrap around. And then almost like a fin that goes down my neck from the top of my head. I'll lean down my head and kind of give an arm that she could scurry up.
Oh, she has she has absolutely no problem fucking climbing up. She has waited her entire life to do this. She gets into the saddle, straps fucking in, and she's just like, I'm ready to go. Just
And then the never-ending story theme starts playing, and they take off.
We'll see that in the morning.
She's like, I'm gonna go. Bye.
Yeah. So pretty much, I'll crouch down and then just kind of take off. I'm gonna try and be somewhat cognizant of how she's holding on, and I'm just going to kind of keep on speeding up.
Now,
My
normally, a person would have to do either a strength or dexterity save. I'm not going to do that for her. Specifically because her strength is too fucking high.
Is it as high as mine?
It's higher than yours.
Oh, she's got higher than 20.
Yeah.
Nice.
She could beat you in an arm wrestling match unless she rolled a 1.
I mean, the dragon is a 23, so we could try.
I mean,
It's higher than
even then, she'd probably still win. Just accidentally break your arm on a nat one.
She has higher than a 23.
Nice. Stronger than the dragon. Yeah, I'm able to fly at 80 feet. So
Whee!
I'm moving.
Whee! It's too bad this cavern is at 80 feet.
I'm I'm doing some aerial acrobatics then.
Whee!
Also, I'm able to stay in this form for about 6 hours.
Oh my god. Wait, could we make it?
Half my levels, I'm able to stay in the form.
Could we make it all the way to the others? You could make it to the other side, but I'm like thinking, could you make it to another continent?
Potentially.
80 feet. Probably not.
Probably not. You'd probably be able to cross over to the other island.
80
though.
per second.
Per.
For 6
6
seconds.
seconds.
Still.
Maybe. Like if I think about it. Oh, hi! I'm surrounded by animals. Help.
Hang on. I now have to do math.
It depends on which continent you're going to.
I'm able to make it 327 miles.
No.
6 times 80 times 10 times 60 times 6 divided by 5280.
You could make it to the other island.
Most certainly.
Most certainly. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be like a flight from like here, from like Boise to Moscow, on a dragon.
Yeah, that's fine.
So that's without me doing any dash action.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Double that, 600.
So if I wanted to take some extra exhaustion, let's
Mhm.
double that.
That would be fun. We're going on a trip on our favorite rocket ship. Flying high in the sky.
Little dragon.
On a little dragon. Why do you need a mount if you are a mount? I don't understand.
Well, I need something to ride too. And besides, bringing in more dragons into a world without dragons is just satisfying.
I mean, I'm not gonna argue with that logic.
And as I can always explain it that I mean, because technically my mount is a celestial spirit.
Oh, that's cool. Wait, would Nalia know her?
Oh,
know.
that's a good
They're
They're
question.
both Celestials.
Io bestowed him upon me, but yeah, I used Find Greater Steed, which is in Xanathar's. But you summon a spirit that assumes the form of a loyal, majestic mount. It's just an upgraded version of Find Steed. So and then it's a chosen form, so celestial, fey, or fiend, which in this case would be celestial.
What are you doing a performance check for? I'm curious.
Ooh.
Paul.
I'm not. I didn't.
That was 43 minutes ago, Ada.
Oh, it was weird. It just showed up on my side. Question mark?
Strange.
Anyways, so you land back down. It was a great
Yep.
ride.
I'll just land down hard, just full impact.
Boosh.
She gets off. Well, no, she unbuckles herself, or she's just standing there, and she's just like, I just
Shaky legs.
rode a fucking dragon.
Oh, Lauren's still drinking. He's like,
A
you
dragon.
sure did,
Oh,
bestie.
dragon.
I'm gonna tell my brother, and he's gonna be so jealous.
Will
Oh,
he
wait.
believe you?
Yeah, of course he'll believe me. It really won't fucking matter to him, though.
Why?
Do you guys know? I forgot.
We
Did
know
we tell
what-
you?
Do we know? Maybe. Do we remember? Probably not. Can you remind us?
Tavane's not an elf.
He's on Elf?
He's not an elf.
Yeah.
What is
No,
he?
he's adopted.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was adopted.
he's like Avroth.
He's dragonborn.
Well, more like Avroth now.
He's a dragon.
Yeah.
By the way, I de-transformed. That's what that check was for you.
Wait, so he's just been polymorphed this entire time?
Yeah.
Whoa, true
Okay.
polymorph?
What?
So why didn't your brother ever let you go flying with him?
What do you mean? That's disrespectful.
How's that disrespectful?
He's my brother,
And?
and I wouldn't ever ride my brother.
Okay.
But you're not technically legitimate brother and sister, though.
Okay, that's enough.
That's
That
enough.
is enough.
Yeah,
Lauren's
but
like, let's
I
not go there.
I took care of him like he was my own brother. And I still love him like he is my little brother.
So
Wait, I
So
thought
wait,
dragons
if
didn't
dragons weren't
exist.
real, then how is he? How does he exist?
Oh. That's what we've been asking this entire time. We've kept
You
that
know,
a secret for a long
That
time.
makes a lot more sense with some stuff he told me a very long time ago.
Ugh. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you another secret.
Fun.
I have concerns, but can go on.
Um,
I just sent you a message there, Ada.
I
Just an
see
FYI.
that. No.
Okay.
And that is that I think that Tavane is actually my sister's son. It's not confirmed, but that's my theory.
Which sister?
The
Scarlet.
one that got consumed by the eternal flame, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose that would make sense. The eternal flame is like Io's essence.
And I mean, Io did take control of her for a very short time, and I mean, obviously, when I tried to
Oh, shit,
tell,
my head's died.
when I tried to tell my my mom and my dad and my sister this, they kind of dismissed it and told me that I was crazy.
Is it?
Yeah, the more I hear about your parents, the less enthused I am about them.
I love my
The
mom.
more I hear, the less I know.
Oh, Bren, shut up. You worked for them.
Wait, what?
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
No. Do continue, Ada. Very sorry.
Bren worked for my parents.
I feel like I knew that.
You should have.
Everyone should have.
I think I might have been imbibing a bit too much. It's like I said, we've gone through some crazy shit recently.
Then enjoy some ale.
That's what I'm doing. Lauren drinks even more.
So, what's your second favorite creature?
Hmm.
Aisha?
Hmm. It'd have to be bears.
Just bears?
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Have you ever wrestled a bear?
Actually, yes.
It's so much fun.
I am not wrestling you, but I can be a bear.
Can I wrestle you?
What did I just say?
Oh. But can I arm wrestle you?
Sure, okay. Just don't break any of my bones.
I'll heal you if he does.
Alright, so I'm gonna spend the rest of the night as a bear just having fun. Except I can still talk to you because I still have the earring.
You can't talk to Aisha.
True!
Damn it. Hold on, does she have
Anyway.
speak with animal? Is that a paladin spell? Well, let me look it up.
I feel like it's a most classes spell.
Speak with animals. No, Bard Druid Ranger. Fuck.
Damn.
Laura understands every grunt and growl, though.
Oh Lord speaks bear.
All of you do.
What?
All of you do, don't you?
Bear?
All-
Bear?
You guys understand the bear, don't you?
Do we?
Yeah, you have the
Only through
sending
our
stones.
earrings, yeah.
Yeah, if he talks to us through the earrings. Oh, we could mess with Aisha. We
But
could
I
make
would know you're messing with her too, but would I go along with it?
you should.
It
that'd be funny.
depends on the sort of messing we do.
Oh god.
You're
Mess with
really
her too much and she'll start to mess with you.
Yeah, that's the thing. It needs to be good, clean, simple, respectable fun that doesn't go quite too far.
What? Gaslighting's fun.
No, it's really not unless it's among friends and later
I'm
explained.
aware. I am aware, bestie.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
It's no one important.
Huh? Oh,
Uh,
Aisha, you want to see something cool I can do now?
Yes.
The lawyer like puts up his hand, and you hear him under his breath go, "Fuck it, fuck it," and then he just fucking Eldritch blasts some fucking like chair nearby.
Oh,
Oh
Yeah.
my god. I'm so glad that you kept that.
He just mumbles it. Fuck it.
Ah. Fuck, man. That's the greatest thing I've ever seen.
are we
Oh.
still in the cavern or have we gone back up into the...
I think we're all basically just goofing off, showing off at this point.
Yeah, everyone's just doing their own thing right now.
And I'm trusting Vice is interjecting with amusing illusions.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just curious if we are in the cavern itself or we're still in the cavern where I won't necessarily destroy the...
Oh, dead.
Did he die,
Oh,
or is
arigato,
it just
Mr.
me?
Roboto.
He died?
Who
Here,
You died.
I died?
You died.
Mr. Otto, are you there? Domo arigato?
Dono Mr. Roboto.
Roboto.
I don't think I died.
You're dying, like actively.
Actively,
Yeah.
you're
Oh.
dying.
Let me see if I can
You're in the
help with
process
that.
of- Oh wait, you're no longer dying. You've resurrected yourself. Oh,
Nope.
never mind. Never
Apparently,
mind. Never mind.
too many.
It was just a death throw. That's all it was.
Death rattle?
A death saving throw.
Am I better now? Am I better now?
Maybe.
Maybe. Keep
Talking.
talking.
Okay. Well, I closed a couple of tabs, so
Oh,
I don't know
you
if that
do
helps.
sound considerably better.
Perfect. Okay.
saved
Too many
yourself.
tabs doesn't work.
Congratulations, you passed your death saving throws.
You did it.
Perfect. Perfect. I was going to. I'm asking if there would be room for me to use my yeet
Yeet?
from my dragon lance.
Yeet in the cavern, yeah.
That's why I was asking. We were still in the cavern, or if we were out.
I mean, you guys can go in between both.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna be like, check this out. And let's see. I'm trying to find where it else.
You're dying again, bestie.
You could just yeet. It
Uh,
doesn't. You're not in combat.
Yeah. I'm just going to use my my yeet and just launch myself. This is what I can't throw around easily.
uh, she says, "Hey,
Yeah, I launched myself 25 feet.
I can do that too."
Oh,
And
Does she have any reaction to my Eldritch Blast? Or is she just like unbothered? Just, like,
No,
At
she
this
legit
point,
was
there's a
just
crowd
like,
forming around.
remember, there's nobody in. This is a private event, she said.
But you said that we went outside
No,
We're in like
to
a
do all this.
open
We're in
cavern. We're still in a cavern.
there.
Well,
You
it's
guys,
a big ass cavern.
you guys
An
are
empty private cavern.
a private cavern. This is where they grow all their
it's
stuff.
part of the bar, I think.
Only the workers would be
It's the
here,
cellar.
and it's past work time.
It's a cellar.
Yeah, think of it as like a really big cellar
Like a
Right.
Minecraft cellar.
where they would
Oh,
grow all their stuff. When you did your Eldritch Blast thing, she kind of just said, "What? How?" and "Fuck it."
Bucket. It's a long story. Alexandria gave me some tips.
She's still alive?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Tell your brother.
What?
I mean, instead, it must be another person you should not tell your brother about.
No, that one was on me. Hello?
Hello.
Who's in the computer?
Hello.
You know what? Fuck it. She goes ahead and basically says, I can summon a mount too. And I can yeet. Did you know
Nice.
that our paladin powers are basically the same, just different flavors?
Can you transform too?
No.
Oh.
Aw. Lord audibly goes, aw.
At least not in the way that you think that I can. Here. She goes ahead and grabs out her longsword. And in a flash of light, you see black feathery wings glow behind her, and she charges forward. And does like a night slash and just like cuts a table in two.
Yep.
And the wings just disappear. And she says, I can like charge a really long distance.
That's like what Siegfried did. Kind of.
Very nice.
And I have a steed. It's a griffin.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling us about the griffin.
A fine mount.
Saw the statue as well.
Yes. His name is Cardamon.
Aw, how cute.
Yeah, he's been with me for quite a long time. He is there when all hell broke loose. Admittedly, I almost lost him when Sigmund went completely and absolutely berserk.
Yeah, have you got any leads on him by the by?
I was tracking him here. That's kind of why I came here.
Here.
Yeah.
That's unnerving.
It ended up being a dead end.
Hmm.
Other than, of course, my liaison duties. I hate being a liaison officer.
Part of being of the royal family. God, I'm not royalty.
I'd rather just stab things.
That sounds
You
like fun.
you two would make an adorable couple.
Who?
Hmm? Oh no, I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything at all. Ignore me.
It sounds like we'll be able to do a little bit more than just stab things when we get over to the other island.
You stabbing people. Oh, yes, that's right. I'm supposed to be accompanying you with that, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah,
exciting.
that's why we're partying tonight.
Yes,
That'll make
upon
things easier.
the Queen's orders, I was supposed to head over there anyways, but I am a part of the elimination team, as she calls it.
Elimination team. She's rather condescending.
Yeah, that's just how she is. That's how a lot of the Ifrit are. Don't take it personally. Honestly,
Oh, trust me, I don't.
they're not necessarily condescending. That's just how they are. They're honest.
We could always just destroy the entire house and then search through the rubble
House?
wherever it is that they're keeping
Are
the.
you proposing we just blow up one of the 3 islands that make up this kingdom?
No.
No,
He's
not the
proposing
island.
we
the house.
blow up the small area in which they're hiding themselves. Which I also don't think is a great idea.
No, we want to go ahead and find all of them.
They need
At
to figure out
least.
who it was.
That's
Hmm.
my objective, is to figure out how they came here.
So we leave them slightly intact and potentially alive.
I want to find their leader. If it wasn't that general, God-forsaken man that he was
Oh, the one we killed.
correct, then I want to know who it
Yeah,
was.
did you know he was the king of the Dark Elves at one point?
Supposed king. I read the
No,
report.
he was.
Well, he never actually went back for his people.
No, he did.
I read the report that Kana gave me. She's doing fantastic, by the way. She sends her regards.
Oh, hey, I have this cool sword I want to show you.
Sword.
Here, check it out. I'm gonna hand her my sword.
Oh god.
My
Oh.
rapier.
No. Oh, no.
I do actually have to roll for this.
Crit fail. Crit fail, crit fail, crit fail, crit fail.
Nessa never forgave me.
What did I say the save DC on that was?
Let me find it. Uh, 12.
Okay, she's fine. So she takes it. She flips it around a few times. She looks at it. She goes, "Why did you give this to me?"
I just wanted you to see it. Isn't it pretty? You see the hilt? It's got this beautiful.
No, he's lying to you.
I am aware of that. Even though I might seem like a regular paladin, this has souls in it. A particularly violent one.
Wait, violent?
Yes. It just tried to take over my body.
Yeah, it tried to take over mine too, and most
I've had
everybody
no,
here is actually.
I've had no problem with it. I'm gonna reach for it back.
Have at it.
I put it
Yeah.
away.
I assume that that was the trophy that you got from our lovely leader.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it gave us some answers to some questions, vague ones, but still.
I like answers. Useful.
Yeah, I learned who summoned the demon that destroyed my entire home.
Oh?
Yeah,
Ooh. If you don't mind me asking.
Dominic.
I never would have guessed.
Yeah, turns out he's like the reason for a lot of our hardships. Funny, right? Yeah, as soon as this is all done and over with, I intend on trying to kill him, even if it kills me.
Yeah, totally. I did not know that at all.
That sounds like a blatant lie.
I don't know what
It
you're
was
talking
an
about.
inside job.
What?
It was an inside job. You knew about it. She was in on it, killer.
She was in on it. Were you in on it?
Huh?
Everybody was.
Were
You
you
were the
in on
only.
it?
You were the only person not in on it.
Is Vice actually saying this?
Yes.
Vice is whispering words in Lauren's ears.
Gaslighting Drunkalord.
He's just
being
like
he's
sending.
being the voice in Lauren's head.
He's like sending Stone to a Lauren. Like she knew all about it. Like she was in on it the whole time. You can't trust her now.
We were all in on it. You can't trust us.
How drunk is a Lauren? Roll a Constitution check with
Oh shit!
disadvantage for me.
13.
Oh yeah, you'd almost believe it. You're starting to
Almost.
question it.
Were you in
He's
on it?
starting to believe.
He's starting to believe the conspiracy. It's looking juicy.
He's starting to put the pieces together. They don't fit, but he's still putting them together.
They juicy. Goddamn. Fuck. Uh, anyways, it's getting late, and I suppose I should take you guys to an inn that has good sleeping arrangements.
I want to keep drinking.
No, I was
Yeah.
I promised your friends that I would not do that.
You can't stop me! And Lauren starts running away.
Where is he going?
The booze is
Good
here, and he's
question.
running away from the booze.
If I can't stop him, I literally just stopped him.
He
Also-
runs back, snatches up a couple bottles of booze, runs away again.
He knows those were the empty ones, right?
Runs away with empty
No,
bottles.
I don't think he does.
Also, he knows I can catch up with him really easy, right?
Maybe that's part of the fun?
Cat and mouse. I mean, I don't mind catching him. It's kind of fun. I need my exercise. I need my exercise in for the day. She goes ahead and just like starts unhooking her armor. She's like, "There's an inn on the first floor. It's and don't laugh at the name. It's called Tiny It's called Tiny Florence's.
Tiny Florence's.
Yeah, he's a small gnome. but he has really great big bedrooms. Yeah, I'll meet you over there. Just tell him that Aisha's coming over to pay for the rooms. I'll go ahead and go grab him. She like hands you her stuff, and then she just like starts bolting over, like running.
The question is how
Forlorn.
much faster is Aisha than Aloran?
Without her armor, I have 45.
I have 35.
She will catch up.
Eventually.
That's assuming that she doesn't use her ability.
She'll catch up eventually.
I mean, it's a good jog. Eventually, she like catches up. She's just jogging like next to you. She's like, "Whew, having fun."
Ah!
Ah!
That's faster. Starts
He's now
sprinting.
dashing.
she like runs a little bit faster. It's just like, those bottles are empty, right?
Fuck!
Uh, we're gonna go to bed. Are you gonna come with us or what?
Fine.
Bye. She like just takes her arm in his, takes the bottles, and is like, "All right, let's go." Starts skipping along. You guys get to the inn that she talked about, and there's like a small gnome. He is indeed quite short. He's only a foot and a half tall.
Hey, Nessa,
Yeah.
can we find out how intoxicated Avroth is?
Yeah,
It will determine whether or not I'll have transformed back into my my other
Lizard.
form.
can all of you roll me constitution checks?
Me again?
Oh, you're far gone.
Oh, I rolled a
Check or
19.
saves?
Saves.
I rolled a 19 for con.
Oh, you're
so I
fine.
will have transformed back then. I would have had the presence of mind.
Oh man, that's almost a nat one.
That's rough.
Vice, you didn't think that you drank that much, but you really did drink that much. The world doesn't quite spin, but it do be colorful. Brent,
Dude, I got mildly drunk for the first time ever on my 21st birthday, and goodness gracious, that was not a pleasant sensation.
Oh, it's great. What are you talking about?
I was like, what is going on? I also drank that margarita in like 2 minutes, so that was probably not a good idea.
Oh, no.
You should have drunk a little bit more water.
Yeah.
I drank like 3 glasses of water.
Not
like,
enough.
Afterwards.
Not enough. You should be drinking with your drink. You shouldn't be stacking it.
Well,
Stagger, don't stack.
it was not a pleasant sensation.
No.
Also, food is a good thing.
Yeah.
Axel, for some odd reason, you're fine, and Brent, for some odd reason, you're fine.
Aloran's only fine because he drank way more than the rest of the party.
Also, you went for a run afterwards.
Sure.
That run went ahead and sobered you up. You guys go ahead and get to the inn. There is a gnome that is standing behind a desk. And he looks at you guys and he says, "Ah, are you guys here for a reservation or looking for a room to stay for the night?"
Yes.
Looks at Aisha. Reservation, or are we here for the
Oh,
night?
she's not there yet.
Oh, I think we have reservations under Aisha.
Ah! The drunk princess. She always has reservations here. I didn't know she was back in town. Let's see. How many of you are there?
Yes.
Hang on. I got to do the math here.
There's 6 of us, including
5,
Aisha.
6.
Don't forget
Yeah.
Mikey and Vinny, who have been following you guys this entire time.
They've just been
Oh, I
chilling.
forgot about them. They're so good at their job. I didn't even notice them. Vice, good job. You trained them well.
Vice only employs the best.
Clearly.
Yeah, no, seriously. They have been guarding every entrance, door entrance every time. They made sure that no one came into the building when you guys were drinking. So they had nothing to drink.
Poor
That
guys.
Very
also,
professional.
means they didn't see the dragon.
Correct.
They're very
Probably good.
professional.
They take their job very seriously. But while you guys are sleeping, they will probably get some drinks.
Probably.
And take some time off to rest.
They deserve it. We get to goof off all the time. Why can't they?
How many are there? 2, 7, 8?
8, including Aisha.
So Aisha has her own reserved room, by herself. So that just means, assumingly, 2 more rooms. You guys are okay with sharing rooms?
I'm fine with that.
Roth shrugs.
Delightful. The princess doesn't like to share a room. So he goes ahead, and gives you keys, and he says, "It's the rooms 14 and 15 on the 2nd floor. Here's the keys. And breakfast is going to be served in the morning. Have a good night, gentlemen."
Vice is going to grab Brent's hand.
Fuck's sakes.
Ew. Ew.
He's
I know you're not gonna let go, but he's just be like, ew.
Come along with me, baby girl.
Roth is gonna make his way up to whatever room he was told he was in.
you weren't told what room you're in.
Avroth is just gonna try 14 first and then 15 if it doesn't work.
You were essentially you were given room 15. Vice was given room 14. There. The rest of you have to decide.
I go with Avaroth.
And Mikey and Vinny will stand guard outside taking shifts. And then our 2 compatriots, Aisha and Aloran, get back. And the gnome goes ahead and says, "Ah, they told me that you were coming back." Yes, I am. Do you have my suite ready? Yes, of course, as always, princess. Perfect. This little one is going to be sleeping with the Gru. I will be sleeping by myself. I'm sorry, Lauren. There is no drinking in the rooms.
That's fine.
What rooms did you put them in? 14 and 15. Pick one, Lauren.
Lauren passes out.
Ah, for fuck's sakes. Alright. She goes ahead and picks him up, and she knocks on the door to 15, and she's like, "Do you guys have a room in here?"
No.
Too bad.
Too bad. Have a drunk one. She just flops a Lauren onto the floor.
Holy shit, it's Ducky.
And then she goes over to the other room and she says, "Do you guys have my armor?"
Avroth. No, never mind.
Wait, which room does she go to?
I went to Ducky.
Mhm.
I went to Ducky's room first, and I said, "Hey,
Have another one.
have another one." And then I went to your guys' room. 'Cause I gave you guys my armor.
Oh well,
Alright.
then I totally have it. Here you go.
She says, "Awesome, thanks." She takes it. She goes to her room, and that's where we're gonna leave off.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Excellent. Next week we will go ahead and continue going on to the other continent.
Or the other island, you mean?
The other island, my bad. Was there any questions, concerns, or comments?
I don't believe so.
Have an announcement once we're done recording.
Oh.
Alright. Then we will be done.